We're learning that the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has written to Prime Minister Modi about the budget, and he's written to appeal for the budget to be approved. And I'm quoting parts from the letter saying, for the first time in the country's 75-year history, the budget of a state was stopped. Why are you angry with us, Delhiites? Please do not stop the Delhi budget. The people of Delhi are requesting you with folded hands to pass our budget. So that is a big development there, where the Delhi Chief Minister has written to the Prime Minister. Now we're crossing over to CNN News 18's Rupashri Nanda to get us more details on this. Rupashri, but hasn't the Home Ministry said that a reply from Kejriwal's government is still awaited?
Well, actually, the story has moved on from there. The Home Ministry had sought a reply from the Kejriwal government on the 17th of March. The Finance Minister of Delhi actually said that the Finance Secretary and the Chief Secretary did not give him that information until 20th of March, and that too at 6 p.m. So when he got the information about the letter that had been sent by the MHA, the Finance Minister actually made those required changes to the budget, and he sent it to the Lieutenant Governor's office at 9 p.m. last night. And the Lieutenant Governor's office also made certain observations, 5 of them, and then returned it back to the Chief Minister at around 10:05 p.m. So now the process is that the budget is again will be sent to the MHA for approval, and it remains to be seen whether it gets the approval from the MHA or whether the MHA would still raise any more questions on that. Now remember, today is the day that the budget was scheduled to be presented in the Delhi Assembly, and as per process and tradition actually, the budget is presented a day after the economic survey is presented, and economic survey was actually presented yesterday. And therefore, there definitely has been a delay, and it has been unprecedented. So the Chief Minister over here mounting pressure on the central government by writing that letter to the Prime Minister and by making that letter public. If you note the tone of the letter, actually completely non-combative, and he's actually repeatedly appealing in that letter to the Prime Minister for the budget to be approved. Sooner or later, of course, the MHA will have to approve the budget, because this is a sort of a process.
Absolutely,
and
Rupashri. Very important details that you're bringing us, and very important updates. But we also want to get in a word from CNN News 18's Akash Sharma. Akash, essentially, the Delhi Chief Minister has now written to the Prime Minister appealing for the budget to be approved.
Exactly, and Aisha, as Rupashri was mentioning, this has happened for the first time that, after economic survey, budget is not going to be presented in the House, and we have seen a whole lot of drama yesterday, in fact, where, Rupashri was mentioning about the timeline, that how the file was sent back, and now it has been sent once again for the necessary approvals and signatures. But for the fact, as of now, Arvind Kejriwal has written this letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi asking that why he is halting the process. देश के 75 साल के इतिहास में पहली बार किसी राज्य का बजट रोका गया है. He has mentioned this particular thing in the particular letter, and also Aam Aadmi Party, in fact, senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party are going to present their version of the story. Okay, and we'll get to know as to what is their version. But as of now, it has happened for the first time in the history, as Rupashri was mentioning, that we are not going to see the budget. In fact, until yesterday, everyone was confirmed that budget is going to be presented today. But last night in News 18, India's Chopal program, Arvind Kejriwal mentioned it categorically that tomorrow budget is not going to be presented just because of the obstacles by the LG and
absolutely. Akash, again, thank you so much for bringing us those details. We will continue to track the developments in the story. Right now,